Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to this morning's Monday morning style session. We're going to be talking about sweaters because I think sweaters are hard. Sweaters and jeans can either be really, really cool, really elegant, like really classic or really modern and trendy, or they can be really blah and really boring and maybe a little masculine or a little frumpy. And so we're going to dissect sweaters in today's video. But first, couple of quick reminders. One, if you got the email this morning, I am kicking off a Wardrobe from Scratch challenge next Monday, October 9th. Sign up for that. All you have to do is go to netamanley.com/challenge. netamanley.com/challenge. I am going to write that in the comments for you guys. And then the next reminder is to join if you want to get support around your wardrobe in the next couple of weeks leading into fall. Definitely consider joining the Reverse Closet Edit and Wardrobe Building Bootcamp. We're going to be we look at all of these things and all of the details that make something either work for you or don't work for you in that challenge. So definitely consider joining that. Now we're going to take a look at some sweaters. This is the thing about sweaters. The wrong sweater can really add weight, it can add bulk, it can be frumpy, it can be all of the things, right? The right sweater is just a wardrobe essential. So what does a modern sweater look like? A modern sweater in general is slouchy and a little bit chunky. Now, on the flip side, there are modern sweaters like this one from Halogen, which is a fine knit, but has more other modern details. So it's still a little bit of a looser fit. It's got that longer sleeve. It's got that funnel neck detail. These are all modern sweaters. So this chunky Free People cable stitch tunic, although I think this is a very hard sweater to wear. The onion A-line tunic, that is a modern sweater. This one from Vince Camuto, that's a modern sweater. Notice the fit of these sweaters. It's the fit of these sweaters that makes them modern. The fit, and then that the knit is substantial. Now this one from Madewell is a little bit different, but this is modern because it's cropped. It is not oversized, it's not chunky, but it's a shorter fit. So that's what modernizes that sweater. This one from Treasure and Bond, the one shoulder style, the top shop mixed stitch sweater. Definitely this Madewell. This is what we've been seeing for seasons now, the Cameron Rib cardigan. It's a waist-length V-neck cardigan worn as a sweater. This one from Eileen Fisher, that's a nice one. You always want to look at it all the colors because you're going to see a completely different sweater almost. This Top Shop crew neck sweater, that's nice. Now, what we're seeing a lot of right now is these collared sweaters, like polo collared sweaters, that's really nice. This mock neck from Madewell is lovely. Now see the slouchy turtleneck sweater from Treasure and Bond? You're going to see this show up again in tomorrow's video. This is a great modern sweater. Now, this open edit wrap sweater, also a modern sweater because it's cropped and because it's a wrap like that. Now let's look at some not so modern sweaters. I'm not feeling this Vince Camuto color block sweater. I mean, actually, it's fine in the other colors. I don't know. I just feel like in that color, it's borderline. But when we're looking at these classics, so see this cashmere crew neck sweater from Nordstrom. We're going to do the quick view on this. If this sweater was any tighter, this would be a dated sweater. As it is now, we're talking about classics versus boring, right? This is a classic sweater. It's a step away from being kind of a dated sweater, but this sweater really is classic. You can wear the sweater forever as long as it's not super tight. Now, if the sweater was really fitted on you, that would look dated with this silhouette. So these are the classic sweaters that we want to make sure that they have a slightly roomier fit in a classic style. That's going to be the update. So if you've got these in your closet like I do, or in your drawers like I do, you want to make sure that they're not super snug. This oversized V-neck sweater, this is in the Body Type catalog for Body Type Red and purple. This is a great sweater. If you haven't done the body type video series, I update the catalogs with items for your body type by every Monday morning at 9. Every Monday morning at 9, you'll see new updates in that catalog. Now, this is borderline to me. This raglan sleeve sweater, I like it in the solids. I do not like it in the stripes. This is an example of a busy stripe that I say I don't love. Fair Isle sweaters are classic and trendy, so definitely great Fair Isle sweater. But again, notice the fit of this Fair Isle. Fair Isle is a very classic sweater style. These are modernized because the Fair Isle pattern itself is a little bit more fun and maybe a little bit less strictly classic, although this one is definitely more classic, this brown one, but this is still a very modern sweater. The fit of the sweater makes it more modern. Notice the sleeve length, notice the slight roominess through the midsection. Now, this doesn't mean that it doesn't have to look like the Free People tunics to be slightly slouchy. It just can't be a classic style with a fitted shape. That's what's going to be dated. Okay, now if you do want something to be fitted, you want a turtleneck that's very simple in a rib knit like this, that is a great fitted sweater option. The polo sweater, absolutely having a moment right now. And then the cropped sweaters also. These are really nice for those of us, especially those of us who are petite, or anybody who's short-waisted, who wants to wear a sweater in a more flattering way, doesn't want that extra bulk, and doesn't want to try to tuck or front tuck or do any of that business with the sweater. Okay, this cable stitch crew neck sweater from Open Edit. Why is this a modern sweater? It's modern because of the fit. If this sweater was tight, this would look like a dated classic. Like it would be out of style. But because of the fit being a little bit slouchy, that updates that cable stitch sweater. Okay, let's look at this sweater. I probably don't have to tell you guys, if you've been following me for any amount of time, that this is a no-no. First of all, it's fake layering, which really just kind of drives me crazy. But this is not a modern sweater. Now, yes, that model looks lovely, but of course she does because she's a model, but not a modern sweater. You do not want, you can absolutely layer your own pieces like this. You don't want them to come pre-layered, and that's what makes this not modern. Now, the sweater itself, fabulous. The white button-down shirt underneath it, which is not really there, I'm sure would be fabulous. You want to do this on your own. It just doesn't look like a real layer. I do like that this allows you to layer without bulk, but it doesn't look like a real layer. If you want to know how to layer without bulk, let me know, and I'll do a little short about that. Okay, these are all good. Seeing a lot of modern sweaters here. I'm going to show you an example of, okay, so see this sweater here from Reformation. First of all, I love it, but notice the open neckline. It's got a little collar, and then it's got that ribbing at the waistline there. That's going to be really flattering, especially on a red or purple body type. This short sleeve turtleneck from Anne Klein, that's fine. I don't love short sleeve turtlenecks, if I'm being honest. I don't love short sleeve turtlenecks. Like, I don't understand why that can't have sleeves. Who's going to wear a turtleneck in the warmer months? You don't. So, I mean, it's fine, but I don't think it's great. This rag and bone Ingrid oversized, that's incredible. No to the Masai Copenhagen, whatever this thing is. You guys know how I feel about those. Those don't look good on anybody. This alpaca blend cardigan, worn as a sweater from other stories. That's really nice. I would avoid this ruffle mock neck sweater. I very much like feminine styles. If you're going to do this, definitely do it in a neutral color. Don't do it in red or any kind of like sweet color, or it is going to look a little bit too babyish in my opinion. I love this chunky cap sleeve sweater from English Factory. I think that's actually really cool. That would be great for an orange or green body type. So this is borderline to me. This is borderline to me, the Vero Moda wrap cardigan. I think this works. It works in neutrals, especially works in neutrals. But it's a little bit harder because this is a little bit more of a fitted wrap without being completely fitted. I don't know. Can you see the difference between this one and the other wrap that I showed you? It just does not look like it's not as but there's a little fullness in the sleeves. Okay, I guess this one will work. I would definitely, if you're going to do this in this like nude, neutral color, this beige color, or black. Okay, this is an example here. Now notice we see all these cardigans that are buttoned up and worn as sweaters, right? We've seen a lot of them. Of course, I don't see one right now, but we've seen a lot of them here. A cardigan buttoned up and worn as a sweater. This is the way you want that to look, right? A cardigan buttoned up and worn as a sweater. That has been and look here, she's showing it layered. That's been a thing for years now, right? Last couple of years. This is the fine knit cardigan. This is really a fine knit. Almost looks like very, very wimpy knit. Notice the length of this cardigan. Notice the sleeve of this cardigan. Notice the neckline of this cardigan. And then it's this fitted fine knit. So can you wear this as a sweater? Absolutely. That is the way that you're going to modernize this pattern cardigan. What you do not want to do is wear it the way she's wearing it here. Does she look cute? Yes, she looks cute because she's a model. But that is not the modern way to wear that cardigan. You do not wear this fine knit cardigan like this, layered, open and layered over something. If you're going to wear it and you have these in your wardrobe, many of us do, you want to button it up. Ideally, you have it in this color because it looks best in this color. Or the black. Don't wear it open like that. You want it in this color, and you want to button it up, and then you want to tuck it in because that length is weird and awkward, especially for a fitted sweater. Like it doesn't fit over those pants properly, and that's also not a modern length. So if you're going to do this, you're going to button it up and tuck it in, and that's how those fine knit cardigans are going to work best as sweaters. Or you like fold the hem up a little. I just did that a couple of days ago so that it looks like it's tucked in without actually being tucked in. This rag and bone Audrina striped sweater, or rib sweater, that's really cool. See, I don't know about the short sleeve sweaters. I had a really nice Ralph Lauren one a long time ago. It looks like they're having a moment. Actually, this one from Halogen, I actually like this one because the sleeve is really, that's a cool sleeve. I feel like it's got a little bit of something different to it. And I do like this one from Boss. That's a cool, like, classic but interesting. Okay, so this is a more modified, like if you're looking for one that's not super slouchy, this one could work as it's a crop cardigan. Again, not meant to be worn as a cardigan, it's meant to be worn as a sweater. Notice they're showing you tucked in there as well. I like this Treasure on Bond V-neck short sleeve sweater. Like that sweater length makes a little bit more sense to me. I don't know. That's really more of a personal preference, the short sleeve sweater. I've had a couple in my life. I've never had an opportunity to wear them because you're like, when do you wear a sweater like that? Maybe October. Maybe that's an October sweater. I'm going to look at the sweater. I have a video coming up on cool girl style and basically how to dress up in a cool way, but not just dressing up, just like how to take pieces that are kind of predictable and can look mature, like an embellished sweater, and make it look more modern. They're doing that by the styling here. The sweater in red, worn out with black pants, is a matronly look. Sweater tucked in with jeans is a much more modern look. So we have to approach these sparkly evening tops with caution after a certain age. This is the wrap sweater, this wave wrap sweater. This style of wrap sweater looks much more modern than the Vero Moto one that I just showed you guys. This is, now I'm seeing modern versions that are fitted and modern versions that are slouchy. I think the slouchier ones, slightly slouchy, hitting at the waist like this, can often be more flattering for anyone who has tummy area. I'm talking myself here. Anyone who has tummy area, that's going to be much more forgiving. This is cool, this lacy sleeve square neck sweater. I think that's cool from Halogen. Crop cardigan. Okay, that's a teenage cardigan. Okay, last thing, because I don't want to go too over, but this from this BP. Now, I'm going to show it to you in gray because you can see the knit better. I can't believe these are back. Oh my goodness. These, I think, are the fitted cable knit, like a fitted hoodie cable knit like this, I think is very hard to wear. I think this is like a teenage sweater. I'm sure some of you can pull this off, but I think this is going to be very hard to wear in a way that's flattering. Sweaters can be hard because, again, you're talking about bulk. English Factory, come on. You're killing me. You're talking about bulk. It's easier for those of you who do not have bulk at the top of your bodies to find a flattering version. Beautiful from Vince. The fluffy muscle sleeve sweater. This is only for those of you who have teeny tiny narrow shoulders. That is not for me. That's a nice one from Eileen Fisher. I know I need to wrap up, but so many sweaters to look at. So many sweaters, so little time. You know, I love this sweater from Free People. I love the striped sweater look, the Rag and Bone Nancy. I featured these in a couple of videos. The cotton and cashmere Henley. Okay, these are really nice. So I hope I've given you, love this crop turtleneck from Madewell. I hope I've given you some ideas about what to look for in a sweater, what not to look for in a sweater. Tomorrow I have a full video on boring versus classic versus dated, and how to tell the difference in 3 key wardrobe pieces. I don't understand this. This is, okay, this sweater is a problem. It's kind of a puzzle, because it's got some modern and then some. This is a sweater that is trendy and hip, this wave sweater here, but oh my goodness. If we wore that sweater this way, I don't know, that could look a mess on the right person, like you have the right coloring and stuff. It's very classic to the point of it could almost look. Definitely, if you just wore that sweater and didn't style it to death, it's going to be a aging sweater. It's going to look, it looks really too classic. Even though the collar and everything make it trendy. But this is going to be hard to pull off over 50. I'm just going to say it is. If so, you want to style it in a fab way if you really love it. Okay, so tomorrow's video, I'm going to be talking about all the things related to 3 key wardrobe items, how to discover, how to determine if they're borderline, if they're dated, if they're boring, if they're classic. Whatever is going on with this Anne Klein sweater, I do not like it. Skip that sweater. Skip that sweater. Why does it hug the bust and then, like it's too tight in the bust area, and then weirdly flowy over the body? Not a fan of that. Not a fan. Okay. My time has ended. I need to get off, but I've enjoyed discussing sweaters with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about sweaters or if you're looking for anything specific. Don't forget to check out the challenge, netamanley.com/challenge. Sign up for that. Don't forget about my boot camp. A new round starts next week, but you can join today and start today. Pause and start anytime you want. And then don't forget to check out the updated body type catalogs for this week. Love you guys. If you haven't done the body type series yet, netamanley.com/bodytype. Lots for you to check out. I will see you